Hello guys, you are welcome back to my channel. It's been long time I posted here on my channel. I'm really sorry for that, but I'm fully back right now. So if today is the first time of watching my channel, you are welcome. And if you're a return subscriber, you are welcome as well. So today, this is what we are making. This simple gown is super simple. So I'll be showing you in details of how I cut and how I sew it. And here is the fabric we are going to be using for this tutorial. This black stretchy material is a little bit stretchy of a material. Can you see? It's a little bit stretchy of a material. That is what I'll be using for this tutorial. And this, what I have with me here is 1.5 yard. I have with me here 1.5 yard. Even though I'm not going to finish the 1.5 yard because it's a short gown and it's also stretchy. So this is it. First thing I did was to fold it. This is how I want to fold it earlier. So this is it. I'm going to fold it into, I'm going to just fold it like this. Since there's not going to be any zipper at the back, there's no zip because it's stretchy. You don't need to put zip at all. After folding it like this, I'm going to mark out the length measurement, the desired length I'll be using for this tutorial. So the length I'll be using today is the length of 39. I'll be using the length of 39. So I'm going to measure now because the dress is more or less like an off-shoulder dress. So to start the measurement, I'm going to start the measurement from 4 inches. That's why I place my measuring tape from 4 inches. So I place my measuring tape from 4 inches. I just change the hand that I'm using. So this is 4 inches. Then after changing it from 4 inches, I'll measure the length, which is 39, the desired length I want to use. Then I'm going to add just 1 inches. That 1 inches I'm adding is for the sewing, is for the folding at the down parts. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. I'll just cut it out. Yes, so the length 39 plus 1 inches for your sewing allowance. And for the neckline, I'll be using 4. So I just measure out 4 inches here. I'll be using 4. So I measure out 4 inches for the neckline. Then I'm going to measure the shoulder. The person's shoulder is 14. 14 divided by 2 will give us 7 plus half of an inch. Then to get the armhole circumference, place your tape measurement from the 4. Anything you are measuring, measuring it from the 4. Then I'll measure the shoulder at this part just to connect this line. The chalk is not showing very well. I'm very sorry for that. Then for the neck width, for the neck, I use 4. So 4 by 2. That's what I just measured now. 4 by 2. So I'm just going to cut it out like this. 4. Then I'm going to cut the armhole straight away. Just to this point like this. Can you see that? Because it's an off-shoulder dress. That's why I cut it like this. Then the next thing you are going to do is to measure the person bust measurement plus 1 inches. Because the material is stretchy, so I just add just 1 inches for sewing allowance, not 2 inches. Then I go ahead and place my tape from the -4 to get my half length. From the half length to the hip measurement, hip line rather, I use 7. So I'm going to measure the person waist measurement of 28 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. Then to the hip measurement 36 divided by 4 plus 1 inch allowance. Then I'll connect this line together. So I just connect the line. So what do I use for the hip measurement? Everything plus sewing allowance, I have 10. So I'm going to measure out the 10 at the down part and connect the lines together. So this is the person body measurement. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to cut it out. So I'm going to cut it out. So I just cut it out now. After cutting it out, since it's a very simple something, it's a very simple gown, after cutting it out like this, the next thing I'm going to do, so this is it after cutting it. I just open it for you to see how it looks after I cut it. So to sew it, I will just take it to the machine and sew the side straight down. Just sew the shape down. That is how I'm going to sew it. Just from the hammer, I will just sew it straight down. I'll just sew it straight down. So that is that about that. Now back to the what we are going to be putting at the neckline. What I put at the neckline. So let me just keep this aside. Then I'm going to cut another pieces. I'll be cutting another pieces of fabric, of the same fabric. So I'll be cutting 6 inches. Yes, I'll be cutting 5 inches. Just 5 inches. I'm going to cut it out. So you know the way I fold the fabric when I want to cut the body, that is how the fabric is. So I'm going to open it now and measure the wideness of it. I'll measure it. So the wideness is on fold 25, that is 50. So I have 50 here. I'm going to cut another pieces of 10 inches, so it will make it 60. So is that 60 that I'm going to sew round it? 60. So everything I have here plus is 50 plus the 10 I'm going to add. Then I'll fold it down part of it, just one side. You're going to fold one side of it. I'm going to fold just one side of it. After I'm done folding the one side, I haven't folded it, but I just want to explain here before we go to the machine so that you will understand it carefully. So I'll fold one side of it and I will join my body. I will join both side. I will join it with the measurement, the person body measurement. I will join it with the person body measurement. Then I'm going to sew it all round. Just push, can you see? So I'll just sew it, then I'll pleat it like this. I'll pleat it like this on the from the bad side, then it will turn to the good side. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about it, but I just want to explain this so that it will be so easy by the time we get to the machine. This is something you can make within 30 minutes, cutting and sewing. It's super easy. So it's something you can just make within the twinkling of an eye. So here is it. I already joined the body, just like I said earlier. So I already joined the body and I already turn it outside. This is it. And at the same time, I already fold the down part. So it remains the neckline now. It remains the neckline. So what I'm going to do now with this one that we have here, this is our, I already had the one I said I'm going to add to make it 60. So I'm going to fold this into two. I'll fold the fabric. After folding the down part, I cut 5. I have 4.5 here because I fold just half of an inch. So I'm going to fold it into two. I'm going to fold it into two. Then I'll notch it. So I just notch the middle part of it. Just notch the middle part of it. And I'll go ahead. So I just turn the clothes to the bad side. When you want to make it, turn your fabric. Because you are sewing from the bad side, place the good side of this rope in my hand, facing the bad side of the main fabric. Then the place you notched earlier, we notched the middle part of the rope. We notch it. Then you are going to find the midpoint of the neckline as well. So you are going to place both together. So this is it. You are going to place it on each other. Then you are going to pleat it round the neck. You are going to pleat it around the neck. Then we remove 4 inches earlier for the neck, for the sleeve at the neckline. Then when you are pleating it, you are going to return that 4 inches on fold. You are going to return it back. Yes, it's necessary. Then you are going to pleat it at the back. Let's go to the machine right now and do what we just explained. So this is it. So I want to notch the middle of the neck of the fabric as well, so that it will be easy. I'm just trying to find. Okay, so here is the midpoint of this. So I just place it. You are placing the good side of the rope facing the bad side of the main body fabric, because after sewing it, then you turn it to the good side. Then I'm going to go ahead and start splitting it on the neckline. Can you see that? So when I reach the edge of this place, then I'll go ahead and measure 8 inches. So that 8 inches, by the time you fold it, it will give you your 4 that we remove earlier. So I'll just hold it like this. So I'll notch the 8 in here just to get my, then so here is the back, and I'll start that one from there. So I already removed the sleeve and the shoulder. I already removed it. So I'm going to go ahead and pleat at the back as well. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the sewing. So after sewing it, this is what I have. Here is the neckline after turning it to the good side, and this 8 inches that I remove for the neck, for this armhole side, this is it. So it's very simple to cut and sew it. Like I said, it should not be more than 30 minutes. So if you enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to like this video, leave your comment in the comment section, and I'm going to see you guys in my next tutorial. God bless you. Do have a nice day. Bye.